Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Practical Tarot. Today's reading is your month of October 2025. Let's see your month, how it's gonna go. Let's see the general energies, and we are going to have feminine wisdom to give you advice. Okay, so I have an announcement. I give personal readings. You can check out my Ko-Fi link at the description box. And yeah, let's see the piles. Pile number 1 with the source and flower of life and the golden leaf. Pile number 2 with Shen ring with protection and the Celestite. A pile number 3 with, let's see, feather and lightness with the lucky coin. So take a few seconds to concentrate. You may pause the video. And let's get started with pile number 1 with the golden leaf and the source. Let's read from the book. Okay, let's see if it has, okay, it has. The source. I apologize for the delay. Yeah, okay, Flower of Life, 78. Flower of Life. The flower of life symbolizes the interconnectedness of all life and the source of creation. Found in cultures worldwide, the symbol transcends temporal and cultural boundaries, an emblem of universal truths. In ancient Egypt, the flower of life adorned temples and sacred spaces where it was believed to embody the blueprint of creation itself. It was seen as a visual representation of the cycle of birth, growth, and decay, mirroring the cycles observed in nature and the cosmos. Across other civilizations, such as in ancient Greece and China, its geometric precision and mathematical elegance fascinated scholars and mystics alike, who interpret its intricate patterns as keys to understanding human consciousness and the mysteries of existence. Meanings of this card. You have the power to design your life with intention. You are the architect of your reality. Use the flower of life as a focal point during meditation. See what it may awaken within you. Excuse me. Imagine yourself as energy merged with the flow of cosmic consciousness. Simply be still, feel how being in your body feels. This is oh my God, twice. The sensations, the sounds. Have reverence for the multitude of coincidences and moments that led you to your existence. Sit with the concept of universal oneness. Let it permeate, let it influence your behavior and decisions. You are a consciousness who is experiencing existence in the realm. Try not to let the human things get you so much. Visualize the flower of life expanding and contracting around you, enveloping you in its protective and harmonizing energies. Wow! So, the month of October, aside from its deep meaning and its beautiful message, the month of October, you are going to have a great balance in your life. You're going to get great messages about who you are, what you are. You're going to have great realizations. And the most important thing is that you're going to have much greater purpose to your existence, to what you do. And maybe in the month of October, you will have something new, a new purpose is going to arise. And there she is. Lately, every time I start my readings, there she is. And we have both of them, two of them, okay? Now they are a little bit like enemies. Let me get them out so I can continue the reading. Hello. I'm terribly sorry about that. But I'm gonna take it as a sign that the moment I started talking, the cats decided to come, and lately cats are very lucky. They are very lovable. So I'm gonna take it that in the month of October, maybe you will start doing something that you greatly, greatly love. So I'm not gonna edit out the cat coming, even though I got this small delay. So let's see the tarot, but this month for you is going to be very significant with a cycle. Maybe something is ending, so something new and exciting will begin since it's the circle of life. Something old is dying completely and something new is beginning. Wow, Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Swords came in reverse. I don't take reversals, but I will take it as a reverse. In this context, I believe it fits with the message. The Sun, you see, Seven of Wands, the Sun. And the Hierophant. Wow, this for me, it talks about that you are making something. This October, you're gonna get such great news. Something will revitalizes you so much. You're gonna have this great stamina, this great opportunity. Maybe you waiting for some money to renovate your house and now you're gonna have like new colors. This is just an example, take it as resonates. Maybe you are excited to take a new class. Maybe you are excited to take something new. And what I like with the Ten of Swords in reverse, for me, it means that you are letting go whatever hurt you in the past. This is in the past and now you are healed. So maybe this is a cycle of you healing and now you are perfectly fine and healed. Of course, nobody's perfect. Even if you have opposition, and with the Seven of Wands you might get some opposition, that doesn't mean just because you heal, that doesn't mean that life is gonna always give you strawberries and no lemons. Life is always giving you lemons non-stop, no matter what. Even rich and successful people have problems, they have issues, they have bad associations, they have toxic environments. So life is always giving you lemons. That doesn't mean that you haven't healed, okay? Because many people, they try to pass this, since you still have troubles, you haven't healed, your subconscious is not good. Absolutely not. Not on this channel, maybe on other channels, but not on this channel. For me, you are ready, you are healed, you have grown. And you have grown a lot with the Seven of Pentacles. You have done a lot in your life, and you successfully fought off your opposition, and this is the cycle that ended with the Ten of Swords, and you're healed, and the sun is here to brighten your day. So something very significant, it will happen in the month of October. Now, if you're looking, no matter what that is, this is why I have general readings sometimes, because I want people, no matter what troubles them, I want them to apply into what you are troubled. For example, if you are troubled in love, since we have the Hierophant, or you are troubled in your marriage, if you are married, or if you have a long-term relationship, that this means that the sun is going to give you very good news regarding your relationship. If your troubles are financial, then you are going to get really good news about your finances. So I want my readings to apply them to whatever you need and whatever troubles you, and without necessarily be only a love reading or a money reading. Okay, so I see great growth, and I see that you see already with the Seven of Pentacles, you see already the gains of your hard work. So don't stop. This is what the card says here. Starting to see gains, don't give up. And for love, small steps to improvement. So if you had issues with love, now it's going to get much more improved. And with the Ten of Swords, I'm going to take it in the reverse. Strain from caring for others about love, but this is a reverse. So whatever happened in your love life, that it was a strain like you didn't do, or others didn't care for you, or even you might were unapproachable in love. If you're single, you might were a little bit unapproachable, but now because it's reversed, maybe now you're going to meet new people and you're going to be like, okay, you know what, from being unapproachable, I'm going to give a chance because I'm getting good vibes. Sometimes not being approachable is because the other person, your gut instinct is telling you that they're up to no good. So don't force yourself ever to give a chance, and follow always your instinct and your gut. And in money, feel under pressure and suspicious. Now that it's in reverse, you are entering a much better era that you can meet and trust people again, because now your gut instinct is telling you no, but this one is a yes. So yes, yeah. So with the sun, happy relationship with bright future. Many of you, especially if you're not in a relationship, there is a really big chance that you will enter some type of a relationship. And for money, period of prosperity, honors, and recognition. Yes, you are entering a period of recognition. Your work is going to be recognized. Your finances will become much better. Maybe you end up a loan. Maybe you were given a loan, and now the month of October, either you stop, it came to a full circle, or it lowers the payment, or you have only a couple of months, and that makes you happy. And with the Hierophant, about love, traditional thinking about relationships, maybe it is time for you to think more traditionally. Maybe traditional ways are working better than new ways. It is up to you to decide if this is for you or not. And money, traditional ideas and cultural corporations. And again, with money, you might find that a traditional way works better than a modern way. So it is up to you to judge if this applies to you. Always remember that you are the master of your life. Okay? Aside the tarot. So let's see a little bit more. Eight of Cups, walking away from a love and project, and cut your losses and conserve. Eight of Cups, you're moving away, you're walking away from it doesn't serve you anymore. Of course, with the Ten of Swords, you're cutting ties with something that it really didn't benefit you at all, a situation. For some of you, it might be a person, but for others of you, it's a situation. The World, mature and fulfilling relationship and money, successfully reaching goals and travel. You are going to reach your goals, so there is travel energies here. You're going to reach your goals and there is a conclusion here, a period that is going to end with a triumphant conclusion, a triumph ending. The Hangman. You and your partner releases control and ego, changing mind about money, career, and job. Okay, so with the Hangman, especially about love, you might release your control and your ego. You might see from the perspective of your partner. You might see things from their perspective, and you might get, excuse me, I need to open the door to my dogs. I apologize for the loud door. It's an old door and it makes a noise. You need force to close it or to open it. So, like I was saying, you might see maybe your partner will release a certain level of control and ego, especially ego, and then you're going to realize, both of you, that ego is only troubles for your relationship, and you will find, especially with the Sun, that it's you are entering a phase of more to warm your heart. So your whole being is not going to be, especially in love, in whatever situation you are, single or in a relationship or in a marriage, something is going to happen and it's going to warm your heart. Maybe he or she will give you a present. Your partner will give you some type of a present, and it's going to warm your heart that that person remembers you, that person texts you, hey, how you doing? Are you okay? Because I heard this or that and I was worried about you. So yes, very good energies. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. For many of you, a wish will come true. So make a wish right now and it will come true in the month of October. Take your time right now, make your wish with the Nine of Cups. It's your sign to start wishing and it will become a reality in the month of October. You will manifest it and it's going to be very precious for you. So I'm going to take from the feminine wisdom. Even if you are a guy, you can still benefit from feminine wisdom. Release, setting oneself free, especially with the Hangman. You will have 2 times the word release, and you will release your old self because you are entering, especially in the month of October, you are entering a month of a great transformation. This is a very positive reading. You are releasing what doesn't serve you anymore, especially with the Eight of Cups. You are releasing old patterns. This is why we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. You have done your healing. You are good to go. It is time for you to act, and it's time for you to see that you have already great progress in your life. Grounding here and now. Exactly. Now you're going to see the present, the here and the now. I remember in Kung Fu Panda, Ogui, it says, the past is the past. That's it. It's done. Doesn't exist anymore. The future, don't stay in the future and be in the present, because present is called the present because it's a gift. So you're going to ground yourself and you are going to realize that your present is so beautiful and it warms your heart so much. You don't worry anymore about past. You don't worry anymore about your future. And you are right now in your present moment, and this is something very beautiful and it's a gift. And this is why we have the Nine of Cups, because you are going to enter this is a great phase. Like, you're going to feel this euphoric feeling in the month of October. You're going to get this euphoria. Really good things is going to come to you. And patience, waiting with calmness. You were patient enough in your life, and you were enough patient, and with patience you have created the beautiful things that you have created so far. So keep going. This is your sign that keep going, continue, be patient in your life. And be patient, and patience is a virtue. So either you will master this patience, you will notice how virtues and the benefits of being a patient person on the month of October, or you already have exercised it, and patiently, wherever you were waiting is going to come in the month of October. Thunder. Okay, thunder. I'm going to read from the book about thunder. I think it's going to be something sudden. This is number 56. Let's go 56, and this is 59, 55, 56. Thunder. Legend speaks of great thunder beings who live in the sky and call for your attention when great occurrences are meant to happen in the world. They warn when tensions in a situation are called upon to be released. Their presence in your reading reminds you of the dramatic moments in life that change everything, both awesome and frightening. When thunder arrives, it is also a wake-up call, one that you will not soon forget. The invitation. When thunder comes into your reading, it refers to a big dramatic change that feels like a herd of wild bison on the run. You feel it right through your bones, and you know that you are powerless to influence whatever events have been set in motion. This is the time to be prepared for anything. Your life is an adventure, and wonderful opportunities are arriving now. The trick is to learn to run with them. Qualities that you'll need now more than ever are flexibility, dexterity, and a willingness to experience it all without dictating from where or in what form opportunities will come. Your destiny is arriving. Be ready. And the medicine? Do you feel like unnecessary drama is waylaying in your life? Could you be exhausted from listening to others tell you their never-ending victim story? Or could you be telling yourself a version of the same? It's time for an about face. You are being warned that to continue on this path, you will cause you to regret your choices, even if they appear benign or familiar. It's time to say no to drama, both yours and others. Focus on solutions rather than problems. You are worthy of a drama-free life. Okay, so a sudden change is going to happen. I think with the tarot, we already got that. But the thunder is right here, and this is a premonition. Whatever happens, don't be scared because the ending and the present is going to be good for you. It's going to be positive. So even if something happened that you feared or something that it was a little bit out of your control, you have nothing to worry about because the Nine of Cups is here and the Sun is here, and it will turn over to your benefit. So, this is what I had for you about the month of October. I think it's a great month for you, and a lot of happiness, a lot of growth, and a really big cycle ending, and a great new cycle begins. And with this new cycle, you're focused on the present moment, enjoying every single moment of it. So, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe if you like my style of readings, and I will move to pile number 2. Pile number 2 with the Celestite and the chain ring and protection. So let's read from the book with the protection. Let me find it. Yeah, I'm sorry taking so long. Chain ring. Oh, okay, I found it. 22. Chain ring. This chain ring is symbolic of the concept of eternity and protection. Its circular form with a horizontal rod represents infinite time and cycles, reflecting the Egyptians' belief in the eternal continuity of life, death, and rebirth. This is similar to the first pile. The chain symbolizes divine protection and favor, often encircling royal names and objects. Spiritually, it signifies cosmic harmony and alignment with Ma'at, the principle of universal order and truth. In Mesopotamia, the ring and rod symbolized divine authority and protection, often associated with gods and goddesses who wielded power and ensured order in the cosmos. Similar to the chain ring, these symbols conveyed the eternal and protective aspect of divine authority, ensuring continuity and stability in both earthly and spiritual realms. I love it so much. I'm gonna have it on my wall. I'm gonna have it like a beautiful ring. Meanings of this card. Take extra care of your body. Create a sharing artwork, oh my God, or talisman and activate it with words of safety and protection. Yes, I'm going to do a sharing artwork above my bed. So when I sleep, it's going to be like this eternity, like rejuvenating, meditating sleep. Maybe you can like put it like either do it on your wall like and use it as a talisman, and use it in your sleep, use it when you meditate, use it when you want to do your spells. Really nice. Steer clear of negative influences and environments that drain your energy. Protect your mental and emotional space. Trust your gut feelings. Give your inner child a hug. Remind them that they are safe and cared for. Recognize when overthinking becomes a pattern and gently steer your mind away from rumination. Surround yourself with those who have your best interests at heart. Incorporate protective rituals into your routine, such as carrying protective talismans, using protective crystals, or cleansing your field each day. Practice self-compassion to protect your mind from harsh self-criticism. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend. So what I'm going to get from this is that you are having this order, this protection, this is positive energy for you for October. It's like you're doing a cycle and the eternity. So there is something, maybe you are entering a new cycle of your life, a new habits that they are all protective, and you letting go over criticism for yourself, over criticism of others. There is a cleansing, a lot of cleansing in this pile, and a lot of order, protection, and infinite. So maybe you are taking care of your diet much better right now, so you can enjoy life. You are maybe you're starting in your 20s, maybe you're starting in your 30s, so you can have a much better physique in your 40s and 50s. So let's see the tarot about your month of October. Wow, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Ace of Cups, King of Cups, and 5 of Swords. Well, no wonder you need this protection with the 5 of Swords. Let's see one card at each time. Okay, so either you have a lot of family burdens, maybe you are taking care of many kids, maybe you have like 2-3 kids and they all need your attention, especially now that school's starting and you are busy, very busy mom, and you are also working. Maybe you're working from home and now you have all these extra responsibilities, maybe your partner having extra responsibilities, and you are working bees. So I see for you for the month of October, work, and maybe, well, that means also more money, so you can save, so you can pay your bills, but you're gonna have a little bit of a workload this month. But you're going to do it with love. So yes, you might be a little bit defensive, in a defensive mode. And for love, resolving challenges with partner and with money, the worst is over. Stability ahead, as you can see with the 9 of Wands. This is very positive. With love, resolving challenges with partner, this is very good. So please remember, if you have taken already too much, especially now that the school year is starting, always remember to share the load with others and don't overwork yourself. And you are doing something that you love. And with the Ace of Cups, the keywords here are a new path to love, passion and purpose, and money, new creative job and fulfillment. So, of course, if you are already in a relationship, you still love your partner, you want to nurture your partner, and if you are single, there is a huge chance for you in the month of October that a new love will appear to you. And for some of you, if you wish to, if this is something that you wish, and if this is something that you are manifesting, you might even have some type of reconciliation. And with the King of Cups, kind, romantic man, and talented helping man with love and money. So with the King of Cups, I see an individual that it will nurture you. I see an individual that it will help you. And especially, it will help you. You're not alone. You're going to have help, especially with the 5 of Swords. And arguing is not the answer. And be careful. And with money, avoid arguments and enemies. So whatever struggle you might have happened to come to you in October. You will have help and support. You're not alone. And maybe if you are in this defensive mode with the Nine of Wands, maybe it is really good for you to avoid confrontation, to avoid arguing when it's not a good time to argue. So you are going to realize that there are times that you can argue and there are times that you need to just let things be. But you're not alone. So let's see a little bit more. Wheel of Fortune. Love and joy and improvement in relationships and in money. What's in motion brings success. So there is a great luck for you and a great motion. The wheel is turning for you. And if you have felt that you were stuck for a long time, now the wheel in the month of October, it will turn for you. And things will go on your way, the way that you want it, the way that you were manifesting, the way that you wish. Six of Swords, moving into calmer waters and cooperation. And money, work situation is improving. So as you can see with the Wheel of Fortune, especially if the Five of Swords was in your present or in the past, right now you have the Six of Swords. So it is a step forward. So you're stepping forward into much calmer waters, and you will see great improvements. Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords, there is movement for you in the month of October, and things are changing to your benefit. And with the Ace of Cups, I see that you are doing something that you love. You're going to be a little bit tired from overworking, but you don't care. You're still doing what you love. A Star. Love, hope for the future, and in money, improved wealth and recognition. Exactly. So please remember not to get a burnout from work. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. Not to get a burnout, and remember, ask for help whenever you need it. You are going to have people helping you, and you have people who are kind. And remember the people who are kind to you and associate with them, just like the sharing ring said. So keep doing what you're doing. You are on the right track, and things will greatly improve in the month of October for you. So let's see with the feminine wisdom, your cards, where to focus, what you're going to focus, and the blessings that's coming for you. Oh, and we have nudity, so I'm going to put this here. Yeah. Transformation, radical change, and internal shift. Exactly. So you are transforming, you are becoming much, much better person. You are doing something of a dramatic change, but this transformation is not just for yourself. Maybe you have already transformed yourself and you don't need to change a single thing anymore. But your new you, the new version of you is now attracting really good things. So the way you have transformed and the way you made the changes in your life, they are right now working for you. And this is what you are going to notice in the month of October, that things are working out for you. Even though you might have a little bit of a workload and you're going to be very, very busy, you don't care because things are working out for you. And support, you see, we have 3 times support. We have the Shane Ring, we have the King of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups as a support, loving messages and earning or spending on passions with money, and support again, encouragement and assistance. So don't forget to ask for support in the month of October. And don't forget that you do have people who do support you. So reach out to them or let them reach out to you. Be open to receive. And maybe the support for others of you, it might be strictly from the universe. Maybe you're saying, hey, I'm like this introvert and I am so introvert, I don't have many people. Don't worry, the support is going to be even from the universe. I have felt the same from times to times. I have felt completely alone and unsupported, and I realized that the universe completely had my back. So the universe completely has your back. Don't forget that in the month of October. And confidence, faith to rely on yourself. So you're going to be much more confident than before. You see how it has this lady here, and she's not very skinny, right? She's not like those models, and she's very she's relaxing in her underwear, you can say. She's relaxing in her own skin. So you're going to have this confidence about yourself and your skills, especially with this workload. You're going to be like, oh my God, did I just achieve this? So you're going to get much more experience, much more expertise on your field, and you're going to be like, oh my God, yes, I did it. So I am worthy. And of course, for others of you, this can indicate also that you have much greater confidence in psychologically in yourself or your appearance, especially on your appearance. You're gonna be like, you know what, nobody's perfect. I mean, even Marilyn Monroe, to create the Marilyn Monroe look, it took her like 3 hours. I bet the vast majority of you, if it took you 3 hours to get your hair done and your makeup done, you will all look stunning. So sometimes we see people look stunning, but we don't account for the many hours it takes them to look that good. So, for example, I started the curly girl method, and it takes time for me to do my hair. So this is why my hair looks, every time I wash my hair, they look like I went out from a salon, because I take my time. So yeah. So you're going to realize this, and maybe you're going to start a new routine of taking care of yourself, of putting a little bit more makeup daily, even those nude shades that doesn't look like a makeup, but you're doing some type of a ritual. Maybe you're using oils, new creams, new serums, and you start glowing. You start taking care of your skin within your new routine. You start to take care of your hair more. You're doing hair masks and stuff. So yeah, you are taking care of your skin much better than before. And let's see with the Shaman Oracle. Beauty, oh my God, look at that, beauty weight. So yes, you might have a lot of work to do. Like, you might get busy, but you might also start a new routine. This is why you're going to be so busy. So I believe you're going to have such a glow up, even psychological, that people will notice you. Like, you're going to walk and people will notice you. Like, and you're going to be like, oh my God, I am in my 40s. Like, who's going to look at me? And then you realize that you have done all this work, taking care of yourself, and you are entering this psychological, I'm so happy vibe, and you start walking and people are noticing you. Like, wow. Yes, and they're giving you the wow, like, yes. Wow. Beauty Way. The essence. The beauty way is both a path that you travel on and a daily practice. The path is where you choose to perceive only beauty before you, behind you, and all around you as you journey through life. The practice is where you take action to bring beauty to every situation you are in. When things get ugly, you act to bring integrity and peace to a difficult encounter. When everyone else perceives only darkness, you point out the light and help uncover the hidden treasures. The invitation. The Beauty Way invites you to create beauty in your life and to recognize the beauty inside yourself and in others. Stop to smell the roses, take a deep breath, look up at the stars, and recognize the splendor that surrounds you. See the beauty in whatever situation you find yourself in, and you will receive the lesson that life is teaching you in a kind and gentle way. The medicine. Stop trying to fix relationships that you believe are broken. Recognize that things are exactly as they need to be in this moment and acknowledge the inherent beauty in that. When you understand this, you will be able to bring about the change you want. Do not engage in gossip about the darkness and flaws of others. Be careful not to be seduced by the superficial beauty of a project or relationship you are toying with, unless you are willing to pay the price for it later. A little bit firm message there, but I believe that since we had protection, you will protect yourself from anything that is broken. And of course, take this as resonates, especially about the relationships. Like if your relationship is already in very good terms, like dismiss this message. But you might see the relationship, of course, with your friends and avoid gossip, because sometimes we don't know the story behind a person who did this or that. So before you be quick to judgment, maybe instead put yourself away from harsh judgment about others, because it may come to light new evidence, and you're like, oh, thank God I didn't speak badly about that person, because now I understand why happened, how happened, and why it happened, what's happened. So maybe this is going to be your story, of course. Maybe others judge you in a harsh way, but they didn't knew the whole story. And you had this one person asking you, hey, what happened? And you say the whole story, hey, this, and this happened. And now everybody's going to feel like bad, or they're going to turn against your gossipers, like, how dare you speak so badly about this situation, and you didn't knew what was going on. So I see you clearing your name, you clearing your aura, and you are a beautiful person inside and out. And this is very beneficial for you in the month of October. So remember that you have protection, even protection from God, from the universe, from Goddess, name it, whatever you believe into. And you're going to have support, and whatever misunderstandings, especially with the Five of Swords, whatever misunderstandings happened before, they're going to be resolved. So, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe if you like my style of readings, and I will move to pile number 3. Pile number 3 with the lucky coin and feather. It goes like this, feather. So let's read from the book. Feather, lightness, something light, maybe in the month of October, you're gonna enter it with a light-hearted energy. Feather and lightness, let's see. Okay, 62. There you are, feather, lightness. Feather universally symbolize themes of transcendence, flight and divine communication, embodying qualities of lightness and grace. Across Asia, feathers carried auspicious meanings, linked to celestial beings and mythical creatures. Among Native American traditions, feathers were revered as sacred gifts embodying birds' spiritual wisdom, grace, and freedom. They were integral to ceremonial rituals, bridging connections with the spirit realm and invoking blessings and protection in protection. In ancient Egypt, feathers were associated with Maat, the goddess of balance and order in the cosmos. Her feather was weighted against the heart of the deceased to determine the purity and lightness of the heart before they may progress to the afterlife. This is very beautiful. I have a story with a feather. I think you're gonna like it. Take a light-hearted approach. Avoid overanalyzing situations or dwelling excessively on details. Take yourself a little less seriously. Let go of rigid expectations and allow yourself to be flexible and adaptable. Release the need for control and surrender to the unfolding. You may receive signs, synchronicities, or intuitive insights that offer clarity and direction. Try not to overcomplicate things. Pay attention to your body. Physical tension can manifest larger issues. Stretch, take up space, free yourself from the way you routinely move. Breathe deeply, feel each inhale expanding your sense of self. It is the opportune time to partake in ceremonies, prayers, or practices which release all baggage and patterns. Okay, for me, the feather, I'm going to tell you a story. When I was 22, I was on my university. I'm a dropout. I only went for the first year, and then I decided that I'm going to travel to United States. And while I was thinking, I was walking at the campus, and while I was thinking that I'm going to do it, I'm going to go to USA, a feather out of nowhere in a very open field, a feather dropped right in front of me, and I took it as a sign that I do have protection and I do have help from the divine to do this step. Now, when I did this step and I went to New York, in 24 hours, I found a job and a place to stay, and I did not even book a hotel before arriving to New York. I just flew there with nothing, and I found everything that I needed. And the place that I was renting, they were pretty decent. There were two guys. They were very, very decent guys, and I was protected all the way. So I see you, if you're thinking to take a huge step, a life-changing step with the feather, you are protected. Since then, every time I see a feather, I take it as a sign, and I'm in my deep thinking, like I'm thinking deep of what I want to manifest, of what I want to do, and I see a really good shaped feather on the road. I take it as a good sign that things are going my way and I am protected, divinely protected, and to move forward. So with my lucky coin here, I believe you have great luck in the month of October, and wherever you need to do, wherever you think of the protection, ask for protection and divine guidance, and you will get it. So let's see with the tarot. Your messages. Eight of Pentacles, Four of Swords. There is a lot of meditation in this pile, a lot of protection, the World, the Hangman, and Three of Swords. Okay, so whatever trouble you in the past with the Three of Swords, whatever heartache you had in the past, right now, especially with the World, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles, I see you working on yourself. I see you working in your career. I see you working on your love, on your relationship, and whatever heartache happened with the Three of Swords, now you are entering a phase that you are making a big step in the month of October, and that big step will lead you to the World, which is going to be a fulfilling, a mature and fulfilling relationship. For some of you, you are reigniting your already existing relationship. Your relationship is maturing and you are bonding with each other. You are creating much deeper bonds. But for those who are single, you have matured enough and you have really good chances of meeting someone in the month of October, someone new, that you will create a mature type of relationship, something that has a really good base. And with the Hangman, you or your partner releases control and ego in love, and in money, changing mind about money, career, and job. This is very important because sometimes we are acting ego-based. I see you releasing that ego, and I see you exploring and be more light, especially with the Feather. You are being more light. You are seeing things in a more light-hearted matter, and you are letting go of the ego that maybe you had with the Three of Swords. Yes, with the Three of Swords, instead of being ego-driven and hurting the other person, hurting you, or you were hurting the other person, you are letting go of this ego because in love, quarreling, but union worth saving, because it's worth saving your already existing relationship. And money, loss of trust, and unhappy job. I see you having a big step, especially if you are unhappy with your job. I see you having a big step and you are entering a new, successfully reaching goals and travel with money. You see that? So you are successfully in the month of October. It is your month to create and to achieve your goals and your manifestations, because you already have the experience with the Eight of Pentacles. You are already at a big and high level to do this. And of course, in relationship, this is your sign that if you are already in a relationship, it's worth saving your partner, worth saving, and quarreling is not the way to go. So with the Four of Swords, I see you spending a lot of time meditating and enjoying the present moment. And this is what you're going to do. You're going to meditate a lot. You're going to think a lot. You're going to think about your life. You're going to think about people. You're going to think about your situation. And with the World, I see you reaching conclusions in your thoughts, really great conclusions that's going to shape. Let me fix the camera. Sorry about that. You're going to reach conclusions that I'm sorry. You're going to reach conclusions successfully, like you are going to realize things, and the end results, and you're experiencing things that you're going to experience in the month of October is going to be of a great importance. And oh, look, Two of Cups. Two of Cups, Queen of Wands, and King of Wands. This has a lot of vibes. This reading has a lot of vibes about soulmates. Maybe you already have your soulmate, or you're going to meet your soulmate. So those are very, very good energies. Queen of Wands and King of Wands. We have a beautiful couple, divine couple, divine match, and the masculine and the feminine, and your relationship is going to have a lot of strength. You are aligned now, be patient, and for money, strong position or sound venture. So I'm getting, yes, of course, in money, you're going to make a lot more money with your skills, with the Eight of Pentacles. And you might have a couple of bad, with the Three of Swords, you might get a couple of disappointments, but this Three of Swords is not gonna be very, very strong. Like maybe you are a seller and you had like one customer not being very satisfied, but you had another 50 customers being superbly satisfied. So you're like, okay, one customer, okay, I'm gonna see the feedback, what exactly they're saying, and I want to check out if they have a valid point, or basically it's what they called over YouTube a Karen type of person. Sorry to all Karens out there. So yes, you're gonna validate yourself. You're gonna double check with the Four of Swords what you're doing, how you're doing. Either this is career or relationship, and you're going to make sure that the conclusions are going to be those of triumph and success, so you can be more successful as you go. And of course, we have an obvious divine match, especially if you are single. You might meet someone who will be very fulfilling with the Two of Cups, harmony, balance, and mutual respect. And with money, financial partnerships, you inspire. So take this as resonates according to your situation. Some of you might be more inclined to career and finances, and others of you are more interested about a love reading. As you can see, I am juggling both in this reading with this deck. This is like the perfect deck to talk about both. And yes, this is very, very good energies and reaching conclusions of triumph and having loads of protection and lightheartedness this month. So let's see with the feminine wisdom. Sisterhood, very beautiful community and strong connections. So you might meet with people that they're going to feel like a soul family. Maybe they're going to be sisters, maybe literal sisters. And you're going to feel how you are creating stronger bonds this month with people, with your community, with friends, and with relatives. And of course, maybe sisterhood, it might even be creating a deeper bond with your significant other. And others of you are creating deeper bonds, of course, with animals. Maybe you are working on a shelter. Maybe you are doing community work, romance. Yes, I said it. This pile is giving me a lot of romance for many of you. You are going to enter this super romantic energy. Love is in the air for you in the month of October. This is very, very, really nice energies for you. And transformation, this one has nudity. So let me put this stone here with the transformation. So you are transforming in the month of October. This is very good news for you. And you are transforming to the point that now you are creating much deeper bonds. And maybe you're going to also have people protecting you from harm, protecting you from gossip, in general, protecting you from an evil eye. And of course, with romance, if you are looking for a reconciliation, if you want it, this is a very positive month for you for some type of reconciliation, since we have the Two of Cups and the Divine Match. Excuse me. Στο κάτω, γιατί κάνω βίντεο. Excuse me. And we have with the Tree of Life. Let's read from the book. This is number 58. My uncle give me a package. He doesn't know that I'm making videos, so I'm sorry about that. 58, Tree of Life. I love this reading. It's the Tree of Life. It's sisterhood. It's protection. There are great energies for you going on in the month of October. Like you will see the 5D manifesting in the 3D. This is what you're going to get. Wherever is happening in the 5D, wherever you're manifesting, wherever you are working, especially with the 8 of Pentacles, it's going to materialize in the 3D in the month of October, or you are setting the base to start materializing all the other months. Really good messages. The essence. The Tree of Life is a sacred symbol throughout the Americas. Its deep roots reach into the lower world, the unconscious, while its branches reach to the heavens, the source of destiny. To be whole in your life journey, it is important to have deep roots and high branches. A tall tree with shallow roots falls in the first wind, but a tree with deep roots can weather any storm. Yes, exactly. So you have already strong roots for me, or you are creating strong roots. You are bonding. You are creating so much work, a nest, The invitation. To find health and balance in your life, reflect on how you dance with your actions, your thoughts, and your feelings. If you are too much in your thinking head, or in a world of fantasies and daydreaming, connect more with your roots and physical body. If you are caught in the mechanical doing and you are feeling stuck, not able to imagine a better life for yourself, open yourself to be inspired by the heavens. Let your roots and branches to be aligned with your heart's longings. Manifestation. You are manifesting this month. The medicine. What nutrients do you need to add to your soil to grow strong? The seed of the oak will not grow on barren ground or without the light of the sun. What dreams do you want to awaken to create mindful destiny? Reflect on how you want to blossom, the kind of fruit you want to produce, and where you want to sow your new seeds. Be a conscious creator. Yes, you are creating. You are a great creator. And for many of you, you are creating this balanced, beautiful relationship. And like I said, if you are already in a relationship or a marriage, you are deepening this bond and you are taking it to the next level. Like those people who are like 50 years together and it's like they're one. You're becoming one with your partner. This is very beautiful. Not everybody have such a blessing, and month of October for me, it's the month that you can create those type of bonds. So this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe if you like my style of readings, and have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you and bye-bye.